Every car enthusiast dreams of building a garage that isn't just a collection of vehicles, but a reflection of personality, lifestyle, and passion. A perfect garage isn't about owning the most expensive cars. It's about having a mix of machines that serve different moods, needs, and adventures. It's about waking up and knowing you can choose between a raw sports car, a comfortable cruiser, a rugged off-roader, or even a futuristic EV depending on how you feel that day. Each car becomes more than transport. It becomes a companion, a storyteller, and a memory maker. Imagine a garage that blends heritage, technology, thrill, and comfort. A space where every key unlocks a different kind of joy. That's the dream we're about to explore. 1. Porsche 911. The heartbeat of any enthusiast's garage. It blends razor-sharp handling with a timeless silhouette that turns heads whether parked or carving mountain roads. Behind the wheel, you feel a connection to the road that's near religious. The steering is immediate, the chassis firm yet forgiving, and the engine wails with a purity modern turbocharging hasn't entirely dulled. Ownership is a ritual, meticulous maintenance, carefully chosen tires, and early morning drives with the world still quiet. Picture a slow sunrise, coffee cooling in a thermos, and the gentle clack of a manual or the crisp shift of a PDK as you choose a quiet country lane. The 911 rewards patience and respect, and in return it gives memories. Corner exits that feel earned, a soundtrack that resonates in the chest, and the rarer gifts. Those spontaneous, effortless smiles that tell you the car is more than metal. It's the anchor for someone who measures time by drives, who keeps a spare set of keys and a small ritual of polishing before a long run. The 911 in the garage is a promise of precision, a stubborn insistence on joy, and a constant invitation to go out and be alive. 2. Land Rover Defender. Rugged, noble, and astonishingly versatile, the Defender is the explorer's dream in steel and leather. It promises capability across deserts, forests, and city streets, while offering a cabin refined enough to host conversations over long road trips. The tactile switches, high seating, and chassis robustness communicate confidence. You know it will keep going where many others hesitate. For weekend adventurers and families seeking reliability and character, the Defender pairs practicality with romance. Roof racks for bikes, a fridge in the trunk, and stories that begin with gravel and end with a fire. It's the vehicle you choose when the plan is vague and the appetite for discovery is huge. Imagine loading up at dawn, kids half asleep in the back, maps open and a thermos in the cup holder. The Defender hums, and every dirt track becomes an opportunity. It's not flashy in the way a sports car is, but its presence square, defiant, ready, anchors the garage as the trustworthy friend who will never flinch from a new path. 3. Tesla Model S Plaid. Futuristic, sensationally fast, and quietly disruptive, the Model S Plaid redefines performance in an electric package. Its acceleration is startling, rearranging expectations about what a sedan can do, while its minimalist cabin and tech-first approach point toward the future of mobility. The instant torque turns city ramps into small triumphs. The cabin becomes a stage for conversation about batteries, software, and the odd new etiquette of charging stops. Owning a Plaid means living at the bleeding edge, over-the-air updates, monitoring range obsessively on long trips, and an appreciation for the silence that only electric propulsion can offer. It's a car that prompts discussion at the dinner table about sustainability and speed, about the joy of torque without the churn of a V8. Picture showing friends a launch in an empty parking lot, their surprise shifting into laughter, then talking route planning while a charging app pings nearby stations. The Plaid in the garage signals an appetite for future tech, a love for straight-line speed, and a readiness to accept new rituals. Plugging in, balancing range, and occasionally defending software quirks with a grin. 4. Toyota Supra. A modern sports car that balances heritage and accessibility with charm. The Supra brings turbocharged excitement in a compact, purposeful package. It's a friendly performance car, playful on back roads, stable at speed, and rewarding without being intimidating. The cabin emphasizes driver focus and the chassis responds eagerly to inputs, giving a sense of control that fosters confidence-building laps on a twisty route. For daily use, it's tidy enough to keep and easy enough to enjoy on commute days, yet it eagerly sheds routine when the road turns interesting. Owning a Supra often means being pulled into the local car community. 5. Mercedes-Benz S-Class. The automotive embodiment of quiet luxury. The S-Class glides in with a whisper, cocooning occupants in comfort and technology that seems to anticipate needs. It's the car for long-distance diplomacy, smoothing out highways and turning hours into restful, contemplative passage. The interior materials, measured ride, and hush of refinement elevate mundane travel to an experience. For those who cherish comfort, presence, and class-leading tech features wrapped in a dignified package, the S-Class is a statement. You value time well spent and travel as an occasion. Picture a business call conducted seamlessly while the car massages the stiffness from a long day, or an evening where the city lights trickle by in a hush. The S-Class in the garage signals a love for ceremony and ease. It's the car you trust to deliver people in comfort and to make every entrance feel considered, as if travel itself deserves respect and adornment. 6. Ford F-150 Raptor. A boisterous, capable truck that injects fun and utility into any collection. The Raptor combines off-road readiness with a personality that refuses to be ignored. Wide stance, muscular fenders, and a growl that promises rambunctious adventure. It hauls, tows, and explores while still being an entertaining companion on rough trails. For those who love weekends filled with dirt, toys, and campfires, the Raptor is a pragmatic showpiece. It complements performance cars by providing a purposeful counterpoint. Where a lightweight roadster asks for finesse, the Raptor asks for grit. Owning one means fitting gear racks, planning overland routes, and accepting the occasional muddy grin as part of regular maintenance. It's the truck that invites friends to help load kayaks, that carries tools and laughter in equal measure, and that makes even mundane tasks feel like an expedition. In the garage, it stands proud and ready, a declaration that fun should be big, loud, and useful. 7. Mazda MX-5 Miata. Lightweight, pure, and obsessively balanced, the Miata is a masterclass in fun with modest means. It proves the simple idea that less weight and right balance can outplay bigger horsepower. The roof folds away, the steering is honest, and the chassis exhorts playful cornering with a contagious smile. It's the car you buy to remind yourself why driving matters. Short hops feel like celebrations, and mundane errands become opportunities. The Miata anchors the garage as the everyday sports car. And that's for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Got thoughts, questions, or video ideas? Drop them down in the comments. I read every single one,